Hey Bougie click. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that hits close to home for many: relationships with energy vampires and the challenges of dating down. Have you ever felt drained in a relationship, like your emotional and mental energy was being siphoned away? You're not alone. In this video, we'll explore the shocking truth about how these dynamics can leave you feeling exhausted and unfulfilled. We'll discuss the nurturing role that often falls on women, the consequences of lowering expectations, and the ways in which these toxic relationships can exploit your resources. If you've ever questioned whether you're giving more than you're receiving, stay tuned, because we're here to help you recognize the signs and reclaim your power. Let's get started.
I'ma make you a fan.
Exhausted by love, the shocking truth about energy vampires and dating down. When women date men who are energy vampires, they often find themselves in a relationship where their emotional, mental, and sometimes physical energy is continuously drained. These men tend to be highly dependent on their partners for validation, support, and fulfillment, without reciprocating in a meaningful way. They thrive on the attention and care provided by their partners but rarely contribute positively to the relationship. Instead of lifting their partners up, they pull them down, creating an exhausting and unbalanced dynamic. The nurturing role and its consequences. This scenario is closely related to the concept of dating down. In such relationships, the woman often finds herself taking on a nurturing role, constantly giving and supporting, while the man takes and absorbs her energy. This imbalance can lead to feelings of frustration, depletion, and dissatisfaction. The woman may feel like she is constantly working to keep the relationship afloat, with little to no effort from her partner. Her emotional labor goes unrecognized and unappreciated, leaving her drained and unfulfilled. Lowering expectations and sacrificing self-worth. Dating an energy vampire also means that the woman may have to lower her own expectations and standards to accommodate her partner's needs. She might find herself sacrificing her own goals, aspirations, and well-being to cater to his demands. This dynamic not only hinders her personal growth but also reinforces the notion of dating down, where one partner consistently gives more than they receive. The lack of reciprocity and mutual support creates a toxic environment that stifles the woman's potential and happiness. Exploitation of resources. Furthermore, energy vampires often exploit their partner's resources, be it emotional, financial, or social. They may use their partner's success and achievements to boost their own image, much like the dynamic described in dating down. These men rarely show genuine ambition or effort to match their partner's level, instead relying on their partner's strengths to elevate their own status. This behavior leaves the woman feeling used and undervalued, as her contributions are taken for granted without any meaningful reciprocation. The concept of dating down. The concept of dating down often refers to entering a relationship with someone who is perceived to be of a lower social, economic, or educational status. For women, this can be particularly challenging, especially when it comes to dating men who earn less money. The dynamics of such relationships can lead to a host of issues that ultimately undermine the woman's well-being and self-worth. While it's essential to acknowledge that love and compatibility transcend financial status, the practical realities and societal expectations cannot be ignored. Financial imbalance and its effects. Firstly, dating a man who makes less money can create a significant power imbalance. Financial stability is a crucial aspect of any relationship, and when one partner consistently earns more, it can lead to feelings of resentment and inadequacy in the other. This imbalance often results in the higher-earning partner, typically the woman, taking on more financial responsibilities, which can be exhausting and demoralizing over time. The strain of shouldering the bulk of financial burdens can lead to a sense of being undervalued and unappreciated. This dynamic can erode the foundation of mutual respect and equal partnership that healthy relationships are built upon. Instead of uplifting the man to her level, she may find herself being dragged down to his, as the financial strain takes its toll on her mental and emotional health. The stress of maintaining financial equilibrium can overshadow the emotional connection, creating a chasm that grows with time. The woman might also feel compelled to lower her standards and lifestyle to accommodate her partner's financial limitations, leading to dissatisfaction and frustration. This constant compromise can chip away at her sense of self-worth and happiness. The allure of status. Moreover, a man who is seen with a successful, high-earning woman may become more desirable to other women who are his real type. These women might be attracted to the status and perceived success that comes from being associated with a wealthy partner. However, this does not mean that the man will genuinely improve himself or become more ambitious. Instead, he may use the relationship to boost his own image without making any real effort to match his partner's level of success. This phenomenon can be likened to energy vampires, individuals who drain the vitality and resources of those around them without contributing anything meaningful in return. The woman, in this scenario, becomes a stepping stone for the man's social and romantic ambitions. Her achievements and status elevate his image, making him appear more successful and desirable. This dynamic often leaves the woman feeling exploited and taken for granted. Her contributions and support go unrecognized, while the man reaps the benefits without reciprocating. The emotional and psychological toll of being in such a one-sided relationship can be profound, leading to feelings of betrayal and disillusionment. The ultimate outcome. In such relationships, the man may never truly invest in the woman who has elevated his status. Instead, he might eventually seek out a partner who fits his ideal type, someone he is willing to provide for fully. This new partner often benefits from the man's newfound confidence and social standing, which he gained at the expense of the woman who initially supported him. The original partner is left feeling used and unappreciated, having invested time, energy, and resources into a relationship that ultimately did not reciprocate her efforts. The man's departure can leave a void that is difficult to fill. The woman may struggle with self-doubt and question her judgment in choosing a partner who did not value her. The emotional scars from such an experience can make it challenging to trust and open up to future partners. The cycle of exploitation leaves the woman emotionally drained and disheartened, making it crucial to recognize and avoid such dynamics early on. The unfairness of 50-50 dynamics. Furthermore, these types of men rarely expect their new partners to contribute equally to the relationship. They are more likely to provide for them entirely, creating a stark contrast to the 50-50 dynamic they maintained with the woman who helped them rise. This disparity highlights the inherent unfairness and exploitation present in such relationships where the woman's contributions are undervalued and taken for granted. The woman who was previously in a 50-50 dynamic may feel a sense of injustice and betrayal. She invested equally, if not more, in the relationship, only to see her efforts go unrecognized. The man's willingness to provide fully for his new partner underscores the lack of genuine commitment and appreciation he had for the previous relationship. This revelation can be a bitter pill to swallow, emphasizing the importance of seeking partners who value and reciprocate one's contributions from the outset. Conclusion: recognizing toxic relationships. Dating men who are energy vampires is a detrimental and draining experience that aligns with the concept of dating down. The imbalance of effort, support, and appreciation in such relationships undermines the woman's well-being and growth. Recognizing these dynamics early on and setting boundaries can help women avoid falling into such toxic relationships and ensure they seek partners who are equally invested in their mutual happiness and success. This caution extends particularly to situations where men earn significantly less, as the power imbalances, emotional strain, and potential for exploitation can lead to a toxic and unfulfilling relationship. Instead of bringing a man up to her level, a woman may find herself being dragged down, her resources and energy depleted by someone who ultimately does not appreciate or reciprocate her efforts. It is essential for women to recognize their worth and seek partners who can match their ambition, success, and commitment, thereby ensuring a balanced and mutually supportive relationship. By understanding and acknowledging these dynamics, women can make informed decisions that protect their well-being and ensure they enter relationships that uplift and empower them. Recognizing the signs of unequal partnerships and setting boundaries early on can prevent emotional and financial exploitation. Ultimately, every woman deserves a partner who values, respects, and reciprocates her efforts, creating a foundation for a fulfilling and supportive relationship. In this way, women can cultivate connections that truly enhance their lives and foster personal growth. Thank you for joining me in this deep dive into the world of energy vampires and the challenges of dating down. If you found this discussion enlightening, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Remember, your happiness and well-being should always come first in relationships. Take the time to reflect on your worth and seek partnerships that uplift and empower you. Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your experiences and insights. Until next time, take care and stay strong. What do you think? Should women date down? Let me know in the comments section. Stay bougie. Follow and support me. All links in bio. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check description for more info. New episodes every day.